What's up, awesome people? This is Yash, and today's video is going to be insane. Now you'll be asking what the heck is going to be so insane about this video, so let me just cut the crap and tell you what's going to be insane about this video. In this video, we will be discussing about audiences. No, not any general audiences. We'll be talking about Facebook audiences, how to create your lookalike audiences, and how to find the right kind of population to show your ads to, how to go ahead and not waste your ad money, instead spend it on those people, on getting prospects and actually sending your ads to people or showing ads to people those who actually relate to your product. Initially, I totally recommend it's more like a step-by-step process. So let me tell you the first step I totally recommend to everybody who's starting off or who's done stuff. So first of all, the most important thing is to have an email list. So I totally recommend people to go ahead and gather email. So first of all, before I go any further, let me tell you about how to create an email list and how to start getting people those who have a little interest in your product or have a lot of interest in your product. So first of all, let's discuss about how to create an email list, and I'm gonna squish myself in a corner and then come back and in front of you guys and tell you about how to create lookalike audiences. So if you have already an idea or you already have some email IDs collected from your customers, then go ahead and go to this timestamp right here in the middle of my hands, between my hands, and then we're going to be discussing right away about creating lookalike audiences. But if you do not have any customer base, that means I'm saying 100 customers or less. If you have 100 or less, then let's go ahead and tell you how to create an email list and kind of collect more email IDs than that. And if you have 100 or more, then just go ahead to the same timestamp that I discussed before, or this timestamp, and you guys would know what it is about. Okay, so first of all, let's jump right into it. I'm on the side and corner now, guys. Like, that's where you guys kind of like me. So anyways, let's go to this app that I'm going to talk to you about and what it does. So the name of the app is Fishbowl Shopify. Let's just search it on Google because I'm in my incognito mode, just because I want you guys to not see my previous stuff in history. You don't want to see my history. Anyways, so when we go right here, the name of the app is Fishbowl. It is an amazing app. I totally use it. It's about when you start a new store, you don't have many people following. Coffee break. Damn, this is really good. See, anyways, don't worry about my coffee. So Fishbowl, this app is amazing because what this app totally does, it's free for the first 250 signups. You could create an offer on your website. So when you send generic public to your website, people end up clicking on your fishbowl icon. You could set it up however you want to set it. I tell people, hey, sign up for free goodies, or sign up for this, sign up for free stuff. And when people click on it, they leave in your email IDs for a chance to win something from your website. I totally recommend having your product as one of the gifts because that shows interest. Don't say a $50 gift card, because if you say a $50 gift card, then even I would sign up and any other person would sign up because everybody would like a $50 Visa gift card. But if you say a free t-shirt, or you show a picture of that t-shirt that you really want to sell, or the camera battery, or something that you really want to sell, and people come in and they leave in the email ID, it'll be more interest specific. So people, those who really want to buy this t-shirt, say, and you are actually giving this away, so more people are going to leave in the email IDs who have high interest in buying these t-shirts. So that is more specific kind of email IDs, and not everybody's kind of leaving their emails. So this way you could collect a lot of emails, and 250 emails are free. So you don't spend a penny to collect these 250 emails, which I totally recommend. And using this app, you could totally use it up. It's pretty simple to set it up. I'm going to go ahead through the screenshots that they have right here. So right here, what you're looking at is how you could create and customize your widget. Like if right here we see it's a win a super awesome free thing. Over here, I would suggest don't write this in the title. Instead you should say win a super awesome t-shirt, and put the picture of this t-shirt that you're trying to sell, so that you have more specific audience looking at your t-shirt and your product. And try to make your call out button as a win or free gift or something, because a lot of people would like to sign up. And once you have the 250 emails, this is how it's going to look on the side of your email, and look, 23,519 entries. That's what this company is showing. But you will be free to get 250 emails for free, so you don't spend a penny, and that's how it is. But in the end, based on the giveaway law or rule and regulations, you have to actually keep up to your end of your bargain, because you said, hey, if you leave in your email ID, we're going to give you this. So whoever wins, you have to actually end up sending them an email, trying to get the address and shipping and all of that, and send them the gift. And please do that. Please don't be one of those creepers or cheap people. Those don't send them the gift that they want. So please, if someone came in and left in their email IDs, because of which you kind of collected a lot of marketing data, totally recommend you to please send them the gift. Okay, so now that being said, let's say what you're gonna do with these emails. It's gonna be an XLS file. You totally just go to Fishbowl, and it's gonna be in your Shopify app store. Go there, click on it, and you're gonna see what it is all about. You download the XLS or an Excel files. It's a CVS file or an XLS, I believe. So you just totally download that file, take out all those email IDs, and then if you don't know how to create lookalike audiences, we are jumping right into it now. So let me put myself in the corner again, because that's where you guys like me to be. Anyways, I'm going to squish myself in the corner now, so you see me all the way in the corner. So right here, let's go into our asset library. What you're looking at right now is my Pixel tutorial account that I created on my business.facebook account. It's because when I taught you guys last time how to do this, you guys saw this and you guys were like, oh my god, we want to learn more. So I set up a fake, kind of like not the using account, or this account that I don't use. So lookalike audiences, what are lookalike audiences? First of all, before I keep on talking about lookalike audiences and keep on sounding like some gibberish, let me put it out straight and tell you what lookalike audiences are. Lookalike audiences are the kind of people, those who have actually, say, I am Yash, and then there is Sam, and then there's Samantha, right? We're three people, and we go ahead and leave our email IDs on your website. So now you use the 3 email IDs to profile me, Sam, and Samantha in order to make a profile. So you would know we guys are all between 20 and 30. I'm this origin. I do this, I do that, and this is all based off of my email ID that if I have used that on Facebook. So most people end up using their Facebook email IDs most places, and they use their same email ID at Facebook and other places. That kind of helps you profile and help get a targeting profile for you. So once you get those email IDs, what Facebook does, it takes the whole United States and creates a lookalike audience. That is the audience, those who have the same kind of interest like the other people, those whose email IDs that you've used to create that lookalike audience. So if you create a lookalike audience with Sam, Samantha, and Yash, it's gonna kind of give you people, those who like the same kind of things, have same likes on Facebook, have same interests on Facebook, kind of have the same jobs on Facebook, or does the same kind of thing, or come from the same kind of origin. So it's kind of like based on all of that cool algorithm that Facebook already does for you, but a lot of people are not using it. So once you got it, you need to know where to put those email IDs, because those email IDs, why everyone's collecting email IDs, is for the same reason, to create a lookalike, act-alike, all kind of audiences. Different platforms, they call them with different names, but it's more like having an audience with the same similar kind of interest, and that is the one we're talking about. So over here, if you see right up here, lookalike US1 SoundTest and Shopify, this is what I do. I go ahead and collect email IDs on my Shopify, and I go ahead and collect email IDs on my SoundTest, right? So what I do with this email ID information is to use it. I use it to create lookalike audiences. So what I did, I went ahead and took out all like 20,000 plus few people, those who come on one of my Shopify stores, and took their email IDs, and I created a custom audience. So how you create a custom audience is you go right here. When you're gonna log in, all of this place is gonna be empty for you. This is all not gonna show. So you're just gonna go here and click on create audience. You're gonna go ahead and click on custom audience. So now this is where you're gonna be actually pasting your engagement. Oh, you're gonna be pasting your email ID, sorry. So you're gonna be pasting the people's email IDs that you collected. So you go right here and you click on customer file, you click here, so it says choose a file or copy and paste data. So either you could import. I totally not recommend importing. I totally recommend just pasting all the email IDs, because it's much easier and it kind of gets you the most amount of data, because most people are actually leaving email IDs with different ways and forms of collecting the email ID lists. So click on this, it's going to bring you up to add a CSV file or a text file. Ignore that. I simply go to copy and paste, and right over here, say you're gonna put hi. You just have to paste it, right? So you have to go ahead and paste it. So let's say you have your email ID as yash@yash.com. So you copy that, and you go back right here, and you just paste it, right? So it's showing you one email ID right now, but once you have like a list of 200 email IDs, just paste them all here. Name whatever you want to name it. I'm just gonna name it test, and I recommend putting in the description with the date that you added the audience, because it changes. So you exactly know which ones not to add, or you could add more people, because the more audience, the better profiling, the more targeted audience you'll have. So just go next, and it automatically would figure out what it is, upload and create. Boom, it's gonna upload it. It's gonna say upload it. Like mine is only one row, so it might take more longer based on how many people you're trying to upload for, all of that cool stuff. Hit done. So now you see test audience. So it says updating audience is only gonna show one person. It really don't matter. But what we're simply doing is this audience that we have over here, which says the test audience right here, is the same audience that I have over here, sound test and Shopify. It's the same custom audience that I built with 22,000 members, and the test one only has one email ID that I just input it. So what you simply do is you click on this little tick button, just select test, go on actions, and create lookalike audience. So now lookalike audience is the kind of audience, those who kind of match the same profile of all the email IDs that you left over there. It takes a little while for Facebook to kind of analyze which person all of that algorithms to run on those email IDs. So it takes between 10 to about 30 minutes to actually come up with the straightforward audience for you. So just go ahead, test, select your source. Let's do it again. Create lookalike, select your source, and whichever country you want to create it for. I totally recommend putting in United States email IDs when you're creating United States, putting in Canada when you're creating Canada, because there are a lot of other variables that kind of tend to play in. So just go ahead and hit United States, right here, and look, this is 1% audience size. So it's a whole country. Out of that, we're just selecting 1% of the audience, which are most targeted, the ones which are the closest, I would say, closest to the whole population of the United States, closest to the profile that we're trying to look for. So out of millions of people in the world and millions of people in America, just 1% population, those who kind of match the same targeted audience or the same profile of all the email IDs that we have, will be created if you select 1%. I totally recommend doing it 1%, because it keeps it cheaper for you to actually advertise to, because these are the closest people to the profile. So you go create audience, and it's just gonna take a little while. It's not gonna let me do it because my audience size is too small and my audience is not ready. So that is a reason I didn't do this, and I already had these two already showing you already, because I knew if I'm going to start now, I would have to import the email list, and I don't want you guys to steal my email list and all of that cool stuff. So I already did that. So I just went ahead and clicked on sound test and Shopify and created the lookalike US 1%, which you see right here, lookalike audience. So now I'm going to go ahead and create a second audience, which is 2%. So like how I said, it's the whole world. We created 1% closest, like almost zooming in. So how you could see it is like the whole population, the whole profile based audience is this, right? So you're looking at the object, and this is your lens. So you went all the way into 1%, and that's the amount you picked up. And the people inside this little circle are the people that you just picked up by creating that lookalike audience. Now we're right here, we're gonna create a 2%. So this is 1 and this is 2. This is 3, 4, 5. So we're kind of like broadening our focus and trying to focus on more people. So we're going to create a second 2% audience by clicking sound test in Shopify, go actions, create lookalike audience, and put in United States. You could choose whatever country you want to choose, and how we have it set on 1%, we're going to drag it to 2%. 2%. So we're going to be having an audience total of $4.2 million on average in the United States. If you're in different parts of the country, or you're trying to target your audience in different parts of the country, it changes based on the number of active users on Facebook and all that cool stuff. So go ahead and click on the 2%, create audience, and it's going to do its math. It's going to say not ready for a little bit, and between 10 to 30 minutes of time, it's going to actually end up showing you the correct number, and then you could use this specific audience to create an ad and actually sell your product more, because now you have much more targeted audience based on the lookalike audience and the people those who actually left the email IDs on your website. So now that is one way of getting a lookalike audience. The second way of creating your lookalike audience, if you don't have an email list and you don't know what to do and you don't want to give out free stuff, you're cheap like how I am, let me tell you the second way of doing it. So second way of doing a lookalike audience is you're going to go up top, the blue button, create audience, click on it, click on lookalike audience, and then it's going to ask you how you want to do it. You're going to go create audience and you're going to click on custom audience. Now you're going to start building custom audience based on the people who visit your website. So that's an amazing thing, because then you exactly know how many people are coming to your cart, you exactly know how many people are shopping from your website, you exactly know how many people are buying, you exactly know how many people are viewing your cart. So say someone comes, you advertise normally and people come to your collections page and then they click on your product page. That means you want to track all the people, those who came to your product page. So that's what we're going to do, and then we're going to create a lookalike audience based on people, those who actually ended up clicking on the product page. So the same way, like I told you, let me redo it for you guys so you don't forget, because I kind of tend to blabber a lot. So let's close this one. You're going to go right here where it says create audience in the blue box, click on it, and it's going to say custom audience, click on that, and it's going to say customer file, which we did previously, but this time we're going to be doing website traffic. So you're going to click on website traffic, and it's going to say, okay, Pixel tutorial, mine doesn't have a green light, yours should, because you should have that active on your website right now. If it's not, there's a problem. Go ahead and watch my Facebook Pixel video. The card should somewhere be on the screen. Click on it, go ahead and watch that video, because that's really important to have this active in order to track the traffic on your website. So go here, anyone who visits your website, I don't recommend that, because that's like anyone whom you target, you're gonna create a lookalike audience based on that. I don't recommend that. It is a good one because it's more like link clicks, but I don't recommend that. Click on that one and see people who visit specific web pages. Click on that. And it's gonna say URL contains. You're gonna go here and you're gonna put product. And then you're gonna say in the last, say 90 days. Now, why I say product? Because let's go to this, go to a Shopify store. Look for a Shopify store. How? I'm going to just find a Shopify store through the reviews of Fishbowl. There is a Shopify store, Hamika Gothic Fashions, whatever it is. Click on this and say men's coats, jackets. Look how over here it says collections in the URL. But if you click on a product, it's going to say products. You see right there? So this is what you're trying to do. This system is going to actually look for the URL, so which is this, and then it's going to look for this specific word. So you're going to go right here and you're going to look for products, right? So I totally recommend when you're creating these URLs or when you're creating the handles, site handles on your website, don't name your products with the word product in it, because it's going to backfire, or it's going to fire your pixel for no reason. It's going to kind of give you false information. So if you're creating a product, don't have the name product in the URL, and don't have that name product in the name of the product, if you see what I mean. So if you kind of naming this product, name this cup. Don't name it cup product for Starbucks. Don't name it like that, because it's going to say product in it. It's going to backfire. It's going to fire your pixel for no reason. It's going to give you false information to track. Don't recommend that. Okay, so once you have that, if you understand this phenomenon, if you did not, I actually talked about this phenomenon in the Facebook Pixel video, because that I kind of went in detail about URL and what words to choose and how to do it. That's an awesome video. A lot of people are digging it. Go dig it for yourself too. And if you like that, hit the subscribe button while you're at it. I said it. I plugged it. But anyways, go back to your asset library. Right here, you choose URL. Just name it whatever. Name it people who visit, whatever. Visit. Create audience. It's going to go ahead and create an audience. It's not going to show anything for me right now. Look right over here, custom audience. It's not going to show anything. It shows you how I got this. It's website based, pixel not active, so it's not going to show anything. The same way you click on this, uncheck this, actions, create lookalike audiences, and you could create lookalike audiences for this. So that's about it, guys. I try to cover how to create lookalike audiences. I try to cover how to put lookalike audiences together for yourself. And if you really like this video, I totally recommend you to go ahead and hit the subscribe button which pops up here. Go ahead and watch my last video right here. Thank you so much for sticking around watching this video. If you have any other questions, hit me in the comment section. Thank you so much. Peace. Yash is right here for you to help. Peace. Subscribe.